Amazing life, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Live from the paint booth. Here we are. And what am I doing? Well, we're working on these corners here and there. So, with that said, I'm going to proceed. I won't be able to see any comments that you guys may be leaving because the camera is directed the other way. So, right now, what we're doing is basically putting a screw in to hold these corners nice and tight. And that's because when we biscuit them, I want to be able to put a screw right back in when the biscuit's in, just to kind of hold it, give it some more strength. That's how everybody does it. Knows how nice and tight that lock that corner in. That means that once we do this, I'll be able to actually, I've already built one section over here. This will give me the center of where the biscuit joiner should go. Just put my pencil, and then that's our mark. I'm using 20 biscuits. That's going to sit like that. And Bob will be your uncle at that point, if you have a name Bob. So we're going to proceed with this side, the same thing. I just want everything to work out nicely here. Can't put that corner together yet. Still wants to come apart. I can push on it like that. Oh, wrong drill. This is to hold the corner nice together. Then we can pilot that screw in. I should pull it. Beautifully. Beautifully. Felipe's always gotta like lay in the street for whatever reason. Like, I'm a street dog. There's literally an alley. Look, I'll show you. Look at this. See? Hey, get off the road. Come lay over here. Yeah, you can lay down here. Yeah, lay down here. Lay down here. Yeah. Just lay down. Hey, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. I didn't say lick my hand. I said lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Look, just lay down. Like that. Perfect. Thank you. Just lay there. Perfect. Now you don't have to die. You want to sacrifice the dog. And then he just gets up and goes. Whatever. That's all I can do. Is help. Okay, now those marks are made. So when we line up this line from that end, our biscuits will fit perfectly. And then the pilot screws will be there when we want to glue everything back together. So now that just pilot screws are holding that side in, we can flip this around. You're probably wondering also what kind of glue am I going to use? Well, I've really became a fan of this Great Stuff construction adhesive. This is made to like winter, all weather, screwing down floors and plywood and everything else. So I kind of like it. And it has a good dry time too. And once it's together, it's together. So we flip that around. Now we can go ahead and put these clamps to hold everything in place. Because just kind of want it to be roughly 45, 90 nicely. That works out nice. I'll do this side. You're probably wondering what I'm making. Felipe, off the road, buddy. Like, come on. You're starting to be a pain in the ass. So what we're making is actually the other side of... I'll show you. We're making the other side of this frame. But because we have to line this up with a pattern at the job site, we actually have to cut it off and put a cap on top of this. So that's just so you guys could kind of see what we're doing here. Sometimes lining these things up is more work than it needs to be. It's probably because I want it to be 100%, and that way everything is exactly where it needs to be. Looks pretty good. See, I feel like how everything's moving now. Okay. Sure. Pilot screw. My drill bit's bent. So that's why it's shaking when I'm putting that screw in. So you just make sure that corner's nice and perfect. Beautiful. I'll do the same to this side. But I feel like this side wants to move more. And I put it all back together. Some people roofing in the background there. Okay. Pilot screw. Perfect. Alright, let's make our mark. Always put my pencil on the mark and then move the square to the mark. That way your line is perfect. From this angle you'll be able to see what I'm doing. On the mark. Move square to the mark. Bam. Run that through. And now we can biscuit everything. Because at this point we won't need these clamps, maybe to hold everything together. But we can literally, what I like to do is put some kind of mark that's going to show you what side goes where. That way they don't get mixed up, so that these screws will always line up. Just an L, L, A. That's that. Now we can take it apart. Just because I'm always a fan of doing everything in order the same way, I take it all apart and put it all back together. Alright, basically got everything we need. I'm just going to unplug and have plugged in my power here. Just do a little. Perfectly centered. A little hard to grab. You kind of want to make sure you hold this thing so it doesn't shift on your 45. And that biscuit should just like slide right in there perfectly. It's nice when you have the sun. See, that should just like line up nicely now. Two together, look at that, beautifully flush. Just continue. If you want, I Get you a little close up so you can see literally what's happening here on this piece. So you got your line there. You're looking for your line through this face, pushing down, and then you got your notch. That's notched on both ends. This side's a little bit, let's do it again on this one here. Because all the depths are going to be the exact same distance. It's almost on both sides. This has to be done. That should be it. So now, show you how I glue everything together. So we use this stuff. Still, I have a little brush that I used to clean that. Let me show you. Back up a little bit. Give you guys a little more angle. Okay, got the brush I'm going to use. I use this to clean the end of the gun, which it works really well because this way it tears through it all. Obviously don't stare at the brush. Nice and clean at the end. Now, what I do, shake up the glue and just like squeeze it in. And then I'll put a little on the edge, because you know, looking for an X, there's an X. And now we can throw some glue on that. It'll squeeze out on the sides, but we can sand it. And like you're like probably going, well, why don't you use wood glue? Because this dries faster and has a stronger hold, I believe. And now you can watch the magic. And then you just line everything right back up to your marks. The mark you have. And look, we had that We had that screw, right? And that screw is going to pull everything exactly to where it was before. As long as that biscuit's not exactly in the way. Look at that. Nice and tight, perfect on the line there. A little bit of extra oomph. Now we can just kind of work our way all the way around. Look, I'll give you a view from this side so you can see. Now you just have to find the R, which is this one. Throw some glue. By the way, this is Douglas fir we're biscuiting together. Cheaper than cedar. Stronger. So, why not? Bam. Edge of the table. Look at how nicely that goes. And if you just like move it around a little bit, now you have that line that helps you line it right back up to where it was. Throw that screw in. Just hold it. Slightly moved. Sometimes if it does that, you might have to fire a pin nail through it. But let's try it one more time. Shouldn't move. Still moving. Alright, well, pin nail it is. We have got, it's not even going to be nothing too crazy. Well, Felipe has made an appearance on camera under the table. And so, just going to line it up exactly where those marks were. Fire. Well, that scared the crap out of him. One pin nail, and then drive this screw back in. And bam, right on those lines again. Perfect. And we just keep rotating the frame until we're finished. So at some point we're going to put all this together and cut off that excess that I was telling you guys about. And so this one's going to be interesting because we need to put in two pieces at the same time. We're going to do two corners at the same time, that's what I meant. I'm just going to liberally put that glue in there. Now for this. And one of the reasons why I'm liking this glue, because I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with spray foam, but spray foam, and it's right, spray foam sticks to everything. So, hey, why not use it as a bonding glue, especially since they create this construction glue version. I like the fact that it just comes out. Trigger, no caulking needed. Got too much glue. There's nothing pouring out after you've released the trigger. It's nice and easy. So the A towards the A and the L towards the L. And now just gonna line up those corners nicely and throw our screw in, which it's gonna go through the biscuit, it looks like. I did it all for the biscuit. Limping with the biscuit. I'm actually going to put just a little nail in this one because it wants to move already. So why not prevent that movement if we can. Bam. Throw our screw in. Put it right back to the 0. This one, same thing. Let's see if we can do this just with the screw. Should work. Touch off. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. Have to hold it there. Sometimes you gotta give it a little tap too. And that's lined it right back up to where it needs to be. It's actually a touch off. Touch off. So I'm gonna that screw. Oh, look at how nicely it went back to where it's supposed to go. Drop that screw a little bit. Ah! Just so low. There it is. Okay. All the corners are nice and lined up. might even drive a longer screw through here just to kind of hold everything where it needs. I can even use the clamps, but the clamps aren't really the best. It's not too bad anyways. What I could do is actually just drive pin nail, a longer pin nail. Like one through here. I'm pretty sure that's going to go all the way through. Yeah. Just hold it to where you want it. Angle it slightly down. That way, if it does poke through, it goes through the side underneath, like this one went through, right there. But we can always cut that off. Just to kind of hold it until the glue sets. Make sure you aim the sawdust, the stuff, so it's not blowing in your eyes. Boom. Perfect. So there we have it. How many sides went through? Only that one on that bottom corner. Not a big deal. So let that set. And now, while that's setting, we can cut our pieces. For this other guy. We don't need the biscuit joiner anymore. Put that away. Philippe, come on. Come on. Let's go. Get out of the way. Hey, Philippe, listen. What are you doing? Come on. Why are you locked in your house? Yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to cut a piece of trim. Or I won't. This one needs to cut for here.
We just had a garage sale at my mom's place and we got some tidbits, but we didn't get through them all and I'm allergic anyway. Would you like them?
Sure, thank you.
Yeah. Figure might as well rather than throw them out.
Exactly. Well, you have a good day.
You too.
3/4, that's going to work perfectly there. I need a piece here. This one is going to be 6. I like to make a cut list. 6.5. 9. 9 and 7/8. This should be the same. That's a little off. 9 3/4. I was dyslexic. And then this one is 6. 6 3/4. Only 3/8. And this guy should be 4 5/8. This guy should be same 4 5/8. This guy should be 12 3/8. What should be the same? 12 3/8. For the most part, I made it even. Okay, now make sure I'm not. That should be enough glue. Basically, because I'm making this gate, and this is the top. So this is gonna get cut right here. It's gonna look a little off because of how low it's gonna look. When we cut this off, I'm gonna throw one of these guys on top. So we're really only losing an inch. But this is to keep this pattern following the rail that's already existing at the house. And I hummed and hawed about it. Wasn't sure how to make it work because originally at the house, these pieces just touch a piece of 1.5 inches. So it made life a little bit special, but here we are now. And because it's a gate, I want to be able to screw into these points so that it keeps everything square when it's opening and closing over the years. So let's run over to the saw and make our cuts. I don't know if this is the best view. Maybe, I don't know, what's the best view for this? Right here, but it's in the way of, I'm pretty sure Felipe's gonna run into the tripod. Because we just know the way he is. He's a little terror. Little Philipes. Maybe I can put it on this end here. Then we'll just kind of level it like that, like so. Like so. This way it's out of the way. And you're probably going to use these scraps. Let me just try one 12 and 3/8. First we got a full square. Bucket pile. Bucket pile. These were cut-offs already. Let's have a look, see if these are gonna work nicely. Oh, they're just perfect. These are gonna work perfectly. Let's do the 12 3/8 one first. Oh, look, the camera's turned around for you guys to get that view. Twelve and 3/8. Okay, so I made my list right there. Gets to cut and it Philippe's, you just fighting up the storm. Oh yeah, 12 and 3/8. Bam. I need 2 of those. So that should work out real nice. I want to make sure you cut on the other side of the blade. That, let's go with a 9 3/4. Bam. Just enough. And 9 7/8. Eighth of a dip. Eighth of an inch, eh? That way I know what the pieces are. I'm just gonna double check something. Give me a minute. I'm gonna make that 6 and 3/8, 2 6 and 3. First, we'll cut this one. And I just leave the line a little bit, the way it's tight. Let's see how these fit. If they fit good, we're just gonna glue them in place. Let's start off with the 12. Oh, it's so tight. You almost have to smack it in, which is good. 9 and 7. That was good too. And then 7. A little bit of movement on that one. Maybe we should switch it around. Well, it's okay because if I want them bigger, I can use this for something else. Right, here's another way of lining everything up. Is to let's put these 12s in first. I'm going to glue these direct, just like so, with our fancy glue. If it stays on the wood, holy crap. Oh my God. That was hard to deal with. Let's just do a little tippy tap. As if it's that tight. Man, that is that tight. It's actually taking a chunk out of the wood. Might have to give that a slight trim on that thing. But you know what? I'm going to do to both of them. I'm going to take a little baby piece out of that. Perfect fit. Just line it up. Shoot it in. Do we really need that many nails? Probably not. Actually, I really have to conserve because I don't actually have a lot of nails that size. I'm just going to glue the piece itself. Well, why does that work better? I literally took a little off of that one. Fits perfect. And that nice and flush. Alright. So that's literally going to hold our design exactly where we need it. And we can literally undo this and this, nail it in place, and away we go. It's got too much play. I don't like how much play that has. So we'll mark the back. Oh, no, we call it messaging. It'll be the same on this side. So we can cut. Right? One was left, and this one was right. Let's go cut that. Cut that. And right. Alright, so we got our right piece. Boom. Glue that in place, shoot that in place. Squeeze this glue. I didn't make this one like super tight on the corner because we don't need it super tight. using this also as a way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't switch the nails out. Fuck. Oh, you gotta love it. Man, I totally screwed up. And this is what I didn't want to happen. But it happened, of course. Of course it happened. Because I didn't want it to happen. That's the way it works. That's the way what life works. It happens because you don't want it to happen. So, I can't believe I did that. And I was like, no, don't do that. I'm going to show you guys in a minute because I'm not exactly happy about it. Fuck. That just made my life even harder. Look, see, I shot it to the table because the nails are way too long. Fuck's sakes. Well, them just the brakes, I guess. Oh my god. Fucking bullshit. I can't believe I did that. Wow. This is because I'm constantly working under stress. If it's not one thing, it's another. And I wonder if I can. I can't. I have to pull them through. That's really shitty. That's the way it's supposed to look. And then I got that. Oh my god. Oh, no one's actually. One person's watching. That's good. Always double, triple check. Man. Fuck's sakes. Whatever. What do we do now? We gotta pull these nails through. Can't cut them off. Listen when I call you. Okay? Come here. Come here. Where are you going? I'm calling you. Come here. I'm not trying to you right now. Okay. God. Let's see if we can clip him. I'm gonna just try one. I might be able to actually just tap that back slightly. Oh. See if we can. Literally just bending it over. I can throw. Man, it's not gonna. Fuck's sakes. I don't want to break something right now. I just want to take my hammer and just sink it into something. I'm just gonna end the live because I'm not happy right now.